there, it's Carolina from 30 Minute Crafts, and I'm super excited to share with you today this very crazy simple to make fairy wand. You only need a few supplies. The first is hot glue gun, some wooden dowels, this, which is the secret to making the fairy wand. It's pull flowers from Little Bee, and these are crazy easy. Scissors, some ribbon. Also, if you can't find dowels, or you don't want to paint your dowels or otherwise decorate your dowels, you can just use little or large popsicle sticks. You can use large lollipop sticks, and they'll work exactly the same. I like wrapping my dowels in ribbon, and I'll show you how to do that, but you can make it even easier with the lollipop sticks. So I'm just pulling this out of the package. You've got 3 different colors. I'm going to make another pink one. These are going to my little nieces, and if they have them the same, then they can't argue about who has which favorite color. And if you're a mom, you know the less arguments, the better. I measure just the length of my arm, and I'm grabbing the string from the bottom of one end, and you can just see there's a string right across like that, stitched in. And I'll find the string on the other end, and I'll just pull. No need for you to grab your needle and thread. Little Bee has done all the work here. And once it's pulled enough that I have some good threads on either end, and this is not just like sewing machine thread. This is a good solid cord, so I can give it a tug, and I don't have to worry that it's going to snap. Because if you've ever made a ruffle, and you're almost done with your ruffle, and then your thread snaps and you have to start all over again, you know that frustration. So I've double knotted it. I'm just going to add another knot just to be extra super secure, so I know it's really in there. And I'm going to show myself, okay, I've got a little bit more of a flat spot right there, which I'll need, so I'm going to get that ready. Got my dowel. Just going to measure out about 3 arm lengths of ribbon. Doesn't have to, you can do more, you can do less. If you're going to use short little ribbons on yours, and you're not going to wrap the dowel in ribbon, then you can use shorter lengths of ribbon. And any scrap ribbon that you have on hand is great. I've folded it in half and then in half again. And then I'm just tying an overhand knot on the end. And then I'm going to push that overhand knot pretty close to the end and secure it. Open it up. 2 ribbons on one side, 2 ribbons on the other. Throw some hot glue in there. Last time I did this, I gave myself a little glue gun burn. We'll try to avoid that this time. I don't just need the glue gun fingers, I need full glue gun gloves to protect my hands from hot glue. Okay. Just gonna pinch, whoop, yep, little burn there. Just gonna try to pinch that on, secure it, and then that flat spot that I found on my flower. Oh, I can cut these threads so they're out of the way. I'm going to put a big, nice glob of glue right in the middle here. Just load it up. And then this ribbon end and knot can get tucked right up in there. Push, push, push. Form my flower around it. And then let that cool. Any of the bottom petals, you can glue them down if you need a little more security. But once that glue cools, it'll be set on there. So I'm going to trim off the one loop that I have on the bottom. I'm going to trim it so that it's a little bit longer on one side than on the other. There we go. And that's this one. And I'll just take that long ribbon and start wrapping it around. Now, if you've painted your dowels ahead of time, which you absolutely can, if you want a little color to peek through, excuse me, then you can leave a gap between the ribbon. I left a gap between the ribbon on this one just so you could see the wood through. This one, I'll do it without a gap. You just want to get these extras out of the way. So just, oh, there'll be a little bit of a gap. That's okay. promise you, sending little girls fairy wands in the mail, when they open them up, they're going to be excited no matter how perfect or imperfect I've made them in my own eyes. If you think that your wands will get some heavy wear, you can glue down the ribbon a little bit as you go. I've kind of had enough of glue gun burns for the day, and oh, excuse me. And I'd like to finish this video before I absolutely cough myself out of a voice. So I'll just spin, spin, spin. Ooh. Spin, 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 until I get to the bottom. These would be great for parties, so much fun for parties, to give all your little princesses or fairies when they arrive, or as party favors they can take home when they leave. I've gotten down to the end, and what I'm going to do is just unroll just a little bit, move my finger out of the way. Oh, need an extra glue stick. There we go. Put a little glue on here. And just because I know I could burn myself in this spot and I didn't put on my little glue gun fingertips, I'm just going to blow a little bit, and that cools it off enough that I won't yelp when I've... Oh, look at that. I didn't even touch it. There we go. Just wrap it around the end, snip, and hold it. Just going to fuse the end with a little bit of glue just to make sure it doesn't fray and it stays on there. Then while that cools, my 3 ribbon ends that I have left, I can decide how long or short I want to cut those, and then just cut them at an angle. Doesn't have to be a fancy angle. Doesn't have to be an identical angle. Done. Fairy wand complete. And just like that, I've made a simple fairy wand. These cute little bee pull flowers, I've already made 2. There's enough that, ooh, I could make a 3rd pink one, maybe a little shorter one, or a little pencil topper, glue this on top of a pencil. So you could easily make 6 wands with just 1 package, which is awesome. Anyway, I hope you'll come visit me on 30minutecrafts.com for some more fun crafting tutorials. Have a crafty day!